only got 4 minutes to save the world. Yeah, so my coworkers find that very amusing when I sing like that, and I really do only have like a couple of minutes because my kids are sick and they're probably bound to wake up at any moment. So the subject that I struggled with the most in grade school and in high school was math, and I absolutely hated it. I just could never figure it out. And so I remember like when I was in like the sophomore year, I had this math class, and fortunately for me, all the answers for the odd questions were in the back of the book, so I'd always like flip to the back, and I was like super stoked about it because if I could at least figure out like how they did the math, and it'd kind of show you like what that how they got to that answer, I could figure out the even question. And so I was literally living from even number to even number because I knew that the odd ones were always going to make sense and they're always going to be right. So the reason I tell you that is because when it comes to Lightroom presets, now back, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe, Lightroom presets were just a massive thing. Everyone was selling them, and it was just like this crazy thing. Well, they still are pretty cool, and I use them all the time. And I just created one inspired from a trip that I just got back from in Utah. Now, we went to the middle of nowhere, my friend Gary and I, and we shot a bunch of spec work, and the vibes there were it was like super harsh lighting, and there was like no clouds whatsoever in the middle of the desert in the winter, and it was absolutely freezing, like, I don't know, negative 20 degrees or something. So cold. And I feel so bad for my buddy Gary, who literally flew in from Maui, and he was just chilled to the bone. He kept the stoke alive, and he was just trying to just keep going. But this created for some really interesting conditions, and so I created this preset called Ibex, which is linked down in the description below. I wanted to create this because it really just like brought out what I was what like my eye saw visually, despite the harsh conditions that we were facing. So it's a very flat profile, but it really has like strong contrast, and that's what I love about it. So the reason I tell you all of this is because presets are still relevant today. And the reason why I love them, and the reason why I told a story about math, is because when you download someone else's preset, you literally get a glimpse of how they color graded. So when you download someone's preset, if you download this one, sweet. If not, totally cool too. But when you download a preset, it shows you the math that they did. It shows you the work that they got to get to where the image is. And that's what I love so much about presets, especially when you buy them from other people. And I think I'm gonna probably make another video in the future about some of the best presets that I found on the market, because I've spent a lot of money, let's be honest. So the one that I made is one that I use throughout all the work that you see now. And I thought it really complemented what we did. And so, yep, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And that, yeah, presets, they're cool. Yeah. Anyways, as they say in the army, some free chicken. I honestly have no idea why they say that. I don't know why it's free chicken, but it literally makes no sense. But anyway, well, yeah, that's just a thing. But until next time, Roger out.